Hello there. Today, today was an odd day, odd, odd day. Um, Wake up, I read, I'm really into this book of like the leads. Like I know that's not the right order. I should be reading the first one, which is offers, but since I'm a sales rep and I'm looking to conversion and I'm in an offer. No, like I'm working for a company that already have an offer, and of course there's things that must be improved, but I don't have the power to change that. So for me, it makes more sense to get more leads and convert those leads through my sales process. Yeah, now to get leads, there's the strategies, which is the like mostly it's gonna be cold outreach and but creating free content. So I'm looking to that. So I mentioned a couple videos ago, entering Facebook groups, give a lot of free value, and then convert those leads, those engaged leads, into the in private, one on one, and book them in a meeting. So yeah. But when it comes to cold calling, no, I failed again. I was just off, man. I was just off. I was just off, Yeah. And I don't I don't have any uh motive to that. Yeah, like not anything let's say reasonable. I was just not feeling like my head wasn't in the right place. And I've been feeling this I would say that this started on Sunday. On Sunday, I don't know what happened, but I think it was on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday I was thinking about it, and that got into my head, and I was just thinking, just seeing a lot of things not related to sales, just some videos like pure entertainment for whatever. Even though entertainment is good, I was watching analysis of the movies that I watch, like The Ruby Blood and No Country for Old Men and for an Old Man. And I was really because I was creating this link in my mind. There's this sales trainer, and he talks like that sales is pretty much an acting, right? So he said that when he enters into sales, he put his clothes is a character. And I was thinking about that's interesting because we got into this shit of fear of rejection, they're rejecting me, even though it's not true, but we believe that. But if I enter like a character, whatever, it's a character. So I was looking into that. Because even though we have roles in our lives, so you're different when you're with your friend, with your girlfriend, with your parents. So you behave in a certain way, differently. And when you are at work, you do that as well. So we already do that instinctively, instinct. Oh shit, instinctively, 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 instinctively. We already do that instinctively. Oh shit! We already do that instinctively. Oh, wait a minute. That one was ah, down my throat. But we already do that instinctively. We already do that instinctively. That's the good thing of doing those videos, because I don't. Why the fuck would I cut this part of the video? It's interesting. I'm doing this to improve, right? So yeah. Anyway, we already do that instinctively. So this thing of changing roles, right? And we do that in our jobs. We're different people. But not completely, right? I still think like about us, but like if you just play a character, like that's why I said ego is important, right? Because you use your ego, not yourself, like your identity. So I was thinking about that, you know. It's not like something, oh, like become an actor. No, it's just something way more simple, like way more, just like act a different way. So, oh, fuck, act a different way so I don't, feel like the pressure. Because I think that I really believe that a lot of this pressure is self-imposed. Like it's just me, putting this pressure. And just wait a minute. Like I said, a lot of this pressure is self-inflicted. Like there's no one. Like there's no external force. It's just me in my head and my mental wellness. So yeah, the good thing though is that I talk with a friend of mine, and I mean he's doing this thing like longer than me, like for a longer period than me. Like I was really able to breathe like because like he knows this shit, like he knows how it works. He already done cold calling. He knows how it is. So that's oof, that's why it's good like to have a colleague, a friend. Like someone that knows what you're going through, like he's doing the same shit, that has the same goals, like because he really understands, and then I feel like understood. I feel that I feel like someone really understands me, like what I'm going through. Like and then like if he give because he gave me a lot of feedbacks and advices, and like that really helped because like first of all, like the feedbacks are good, and second of all, I listen to to him because I know he's doing the stuff and he's good. Like maybe like it's ego. I'm not gonna lie. Like oh, even though like I talk about this thing of ego, like removing the ego, I have a lot of ego. I'm human, and like a lot of shit that people say, even though like they're good, because like in the internet, everyone's perfect, right? Everyone's perfect. So I know I'm very skeptical, very skeptical. I take a lot of take a lot of grain of salt with everything in the internet. So normally I don't listen to other people's feedbacks most of the time, not all of the time. Only if they're really good, like really good, and I trust. If I trust in them, if I trust them, which is the case. Like I trust this guy, and he knows this stuff. So like that was able like to open my mind to see this in a different perspective. He said like, man, like try to find like positive doing this shit. I was like, oh no, positive. But then he said like, man, if you have to do this anyways, like try to have fun. I mean, what else are you gonna do, right? You gotta do this shit. So do it, but try to find a way that is more interesting for you. So I was thinking about that, like how to make this cold call fun. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, because that's one scene of Baki. Ah, yeah, I'm a man of a lot of knowledge. Baki, a manga. Uh, and like there's Baki, son of Yujiro Hama, the strongest creature alive on Earth. Anyways, and then he's basically fighting, a lot of fighting, and like he trains a lot, and then he says something like I don't know if that's him that said that, but some character like it's in the manga, like if there's someone like who really trains hard, this people is gonna be like really strong, but this person like can never like overcome someone who enjoys himself doing the hard work. So like if you like the process, like it's more because it's not like a struggle. Like you like doing this shit. So of course you're gonna do more than everyone because you like it. But yeah, I don't like doing good call. I don't like it. So the way for me is to build a framework which I can like operate like with a lot of volume and like sustain that for a long period of time because basically it's volume and I think I'll also focus on this shit of wind like which is important like the logistics the logical part of the thing then like I forgot like the reason why I'm doing this and I just forgot because I don't think I stopped thinking about that because I was so focused on like doing the shit and then of course I mean I know it's stupidity but I'm human like as soon as I didn't see the results right away like the outcomes which is obvious like it's not gonna be overnight I set myself to failure like me myself like with the expectations and all of that and that's more on me actually so you see like how a lot of this shit is just on my head in my head a lot of this shit is just in my head my mind and the good thing and the bad thing though is that the only one who can help me is myself. I can, like yeah, I must win. I must win. It's just like you know, it's not like linear like the path to success. I'm seeing this now. Like shit, man. Like who's going? Like you just like it's completely like that feeling when you're like what the fuck is happening? Like yeah, like that reminds me of back in high school. Like like when you like you have a basic knowledge, like a base knowledge, and then like your teacher like introduce like a new concept, like specifically in math. Like for example, like the first time you saw like the equation, yeah, like the equation. I don't know how to say that in English, but let me see. Like when they put letters into math, right? The first time you saw that, you were like, wait, what? What? Huh? What? How does? Why? Like you were completely lost. Like you were like, okay, so you got a number, you can add this number, you can like minus, you can do like plus, times. Okay, I can divide this number. Okay, there's a number, and then there's not like a entire number. Okay, that's okay, makes sense. And then a letter. What? A letter? No, there's letters into this shit. How is that possible? How is that possible? This is not supposed to be English. This is supposed to be math, right? And yeah, I think I was like, okay, it's the same logic. I was like, okay, tonality, you could calling opener, gatekeeper, like all that shit. And then, pah, emotional burnout. And then I'm like, wait, why? I mean, why? But like finding my way back, and like, and I don't know if it's stupidity or I think that's normal. That's normal. Uh, and like I think that's very natural. Actually, we create those expectations because no one said to me that no man. How about you do like 10K with cold calling? Like no one said that to me. Like I create that in my mind. Like how about you do that like in 3 months? Like no one said that to me. I just created this in my mind, and now like I'm disappointed because I did that. Like that's crazy. I'm feeling like Tyler Durden right now. Like I was the one responsible for this misery that I'm experiencing right now. And I think that now having this self awareness allows me to see that there is a problem, and I kind of know the solution. So yeah, I mean It's not. I mean, it could be better, of course, but it's not that bad. It could be worse. Could be worse. I'm always like I'm always trying to look the bright side of things. So it could be worse. Could be worse. I could be working on 9 to 5. Like I think that's my biggest fear. Have to get back to that. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. Like and seeing that like documenting all of this, it's kind of fun. Like in the like from 10 years from now, like I see these videos, I was like, oh damn. Oh, I'll definitely laugh a lot of this shit. Shit, man, what a path I chose, right? Yeah, what a path. But yeah, I'm finding my way there. Yeah, I'm finding my way. Yeah, man. It's not like I have all the answers. No, it's not like that. Definitely not. But I have, a nerve. I don't know if that translates well in English, but I have some kind of direction. Okay, so there is. Okay, I'm probably saying this wrong, but there is south. I'm probably doing this wrong. South, north. I'm doing this wrong. I'm pretty sure. North and here would be mm, west. No, I'm doing this wrong. Anyway, you get that idea. Like I don't know like exactly the coordinates, but I have some kind of direction. So okay, like I know what I must not do, like what I shouldn't do. So that's a good point. Like that's a good start, right? And yeah, I would say like the pragmatic shit, like the activities and the behaviors, because I gotta be very specific. Because it doesn't matter, I can say a lot of shit here. If I don't change my behaviors and my activities, it's gonna like just keep being the same thing. Um, but I would say that it's like forget about all that shit. Like no, have to die all day. No, just 2 hours. I think that's a good start. Like 2 hours, and then like even though like just 2 hours, and then like after yeah, I think that's a good start. Like just 2 hours. Regardless the result. Fuck the result. Fuck the outcome. Like just put 2 hours there, like dialed, and see how that goes. Then I start thinking about other shit. And yeah, like after I do the 2 dials, I'm free, right? Woo! And then I can focus on the other thing, which is creating the content, like the free content. And then, like little by little, I go like increasing the time that I spend doing the dials. So yeah, 2 hours. But yeah, that's like this week is not over yet, so let's see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, that's my journey. It's not like my proudest day, but it's my journey. So let's see, like in a long time horizon, right? You can judge like all like maybe like you judge like 10 years based on 1 week. It's not it's my choice. So yeah, like it is what it is, right? But I won't give up, and I will win. I know that I will win. But definitely it's not gonna be like in the way that I'm imagining, and like definitely it's not gonna be in the time frame that I'm imagining. So yeah, but yeah, take care, man.